Okay, we're here at the Social Business Collaboration 2014 in Berlin. In the third year, this year, I've got Mrs. Veronique Vallieres here with me. She is Internal Communications and Community Manager at ABB. And yeah, we'll have a chat about her challenges and thoughts, experience with regard to social business collaboration, projects that might be going on in your team, in your company. Yeah, let's see. Introduce yourself. Let us know what brings you here.
Sure. As you said, I'm internal communications and community manager at ABB, large engineering company of 150,000 employees. I'm mostly responsible for the change management and the community management aspect of enterprise social. And I talked this morning about the ABB journey to social, the challenges that we faced in implementing the network from one user to about 70,000 users today, and actually the plan moving forward at our company with social.
Okay, really interesting. Good to have you here. I hope that we'll have a lot of exchange going on today. And what is your role in this whole community that gathers here today? What's your background?
I didn't actually have background in community management. When we started the journey, it was very much in a pilot phase, and I think I took it upon myself to, with the community manager hat that I was wearing, to just make sure that we introduce some change management behind the implementation, because a lot of projects that are driven from information technologies tend to be, I mentioned this morning, kind of the switch-on approach to just make a platform available without really thinking about how will it change people's habits and how can we implement that. So that was sort of my role, to try to bring the governance aspect, the community management aspect, sort of the people, the face to the tool and the application. Okay.
Yeah.
For the users.
So if you talk about engaging people, how has it worked for you so far? What's your trick in, or your recipe? Is there any recipe at all in engaging?
I think for us, it's been really related to the culture that we have. We have a very decentralized culture that kind of people go ahead and they will try things, and they won't just wait for headquarters to make things happen. I think the best thing that we had happening is a lot of mid-managers who decided to test it with their teams and to say, okay, for the next few months, let's try to get away from email. Let's try to move to a different platform. And let's just see what happens. So I think that was quite beneficial for us in getting a lot of adoption, and then growing from when you have a decent user base, then moving to the engagement phase and making sure that people find a purpose in coming back and in contributing. And I think that has a lot to do with our culture.
All right. So at ABB, which role does content play for you, and the quality of content and the challenges around, getting the content back to the right people and to get them involved?
I think it obviously plays a big role. I think for us, the key thing is we're so complex. We're such a typical matrix, with people finding it internally very difficult to talk between silos and with one another, that the key was, how can I, as quickly as possible, find the answers to my questions and make sure that my content, or the right piece of information that I have to share as well, is also spread and transmitted to the right people as well. So kind of really this very basic information exchange that wasn't happening before, and that we now start to see happening.
Oh, that's good. So it's a process. Everyone's at a different stage in the process and in the journey, which is, many people call it here. Where do you say are you guys headed in the next few months, futures? What's your next goal?
I think the goal for us is really to move from, 2013 we were very focused on adoption, just getting the numbers, let's get people on the platform. After that, we moved to getting them engaged and getting them to stay on. I think what we'll see in 2015 is more around business value. So away from the quick wins. It's very good to have, quick wins, but at the same time, it's about long-term business value that we can generate, to measure that in a better way, to get it from different areas of the business and to spread the word to others who might be interested. So that will be the key for us.
Okay. Yeah, I think a lot of people will have the challenge or face the challenge of, justifying the trade-off between the time that you invest and getting the real value back from it. And I hope you can get real far in that respect. I'm sure we'll be back talking about all the success you've had. And I'm really glad you're here today. Thanks a lot for these insights, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the exchange with your peers.
Same here. Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot, Veronique. Have a good day.